Hello. Here we go. Sorry, I've got a couple of different things going on here, so just bear with me for a minute because technology is not really my strong suit, okay? All right, hi. Hey guys, how is everybody doing? Wanted to take a quick minute and introduce myself. I'm hoping that it's not going to get too dark, so if it is, don't worry, I'm still here, okay? My name is Rebecca Schugert, and I am the founder and CEO of Wellness Essentials with Becca, and I am really excited that you are here with me tonight. If you guys would take a minute and tell me where you're from. If there's something like especially that you're hoping to get out of tonight, just go ahead and post those things in the comments. And a couple of housekeeping issues. I wanted to tell you that make sure that you write your questions in the comments. I'm going to move really quickly, and there's a lot of information that I want to make sure that I get out to you tonight. And I've got notes here, so I'm going to be looking down and just making sure that I'm sharing everything with you tonight. So if I don't answer your question during the live video, don't worry, I will come back into this event and I will answer your question. If it's something that's a little bit more detailed and maybe you don't want to post it in the comments or something, that's okay. You can message me, all right? So I'm excited you guys are here. I'm really excited about this class. This has been a little bit of a sort of a baby for me, kind of, because I have struggled a little bit with thyroid issues, and yet my blood tests keep saying that everything's normal. So that's one of the reasons why I'm really passionate about this. So just wanted to let you guys sort of know where I'm coming from, and I'll get into that a little bit more. So if you're joining me tonight, you've either had a diagnosis, or you suspect thyroid issues, or you just want to know in general how to support your thyroid health. Like maybe something runs in your family and you want to make sure that you're not going to end up down that road. And that's a perfectly legitimate reason to be here, and I wholeheartedly approve of that. That's fantastic. So at the end of this class, I am going to come back in here, like I said, and answer questions. I'm also going to provide some links for you on testing and how to make sure that you're getting all the appropriate tests for your thyroid that most of the time general doctors and sometimes even endocrinologists don't order. So you want to make sure that you come back in here and check all the notes and everything that I'm going to provide for you. So if your doctor refuses to perform these exact tests, then I would suggest finding another doctor. We're going to cover some specific essential oil recipes and protocols and for your thyroid health, and we're going to have some resources for diving deeper into natural solutions for your whole health. Now, if anybody is open to acting as a scribe, and if there's something that I say that maybe people didn't get a chance to write down quickly and you want to type that in the comments, I would appreciate that too. So that would be very helpful. Okay, so grab your notes, get a pen, and let's get started. And I probably talk fast, but again, don't worry. You can come back. I'm going to keep this event open for a little while. You can come back. You can rewatch. Like I said, you can message me if you have questions, anything like that. So we're going to get started, all right? Everybody good? Still with me? Okay. So the reason why I talk about essential oils is because they are life-changing. My family and I have been using essential oils for a few years now, and we have all experienced better mental, physical, and emotional health because of them. And I used oils throughout my fourth and final pregnancy, and it was by far my very best pregnancy, and recovery, even though I was 45 years old and, had some other things going on and don't typically recover as quickly as I would as when I was in my early 30s and having kids. I also used essential oils when I was hit head on by a drunk driver a few years ago. At the time, I was breastfeeding my son exclusively, so I was very particular about what went on and inside my body because it would affect him directly. And in our household, we use our oils every single day for so many things, and it has truly changed our lifestyle and our approach to healthcare. So why a thyroid class? I kind of went over this a little bit, but first of all, there are millions of people diagnosed and undiagnosed with thyroid issues, especially Hashimoto's, which is one of the more difficult autoimmune diseases because it affects everything. It affects your brain, your energy, your sex life, inflammation, your weight, your endocrine system, all of it. Hashimoto's is a difficult autoimmune disease. Secondly, supporting your thyroid is a multifaceted approach. It's not as simple as taking a pill for the rest of your life, but yet that's what we are led to believe. Hey, you take this and you know what? You should be feeling a little bit better. It's going to be fine. It's nutrition, it's stress reduction, it's lifestyle, it's movement, it's liver health and detox and sleep habits. So here's what we're going to be learning. We're going to learn why your thyroid needs support, why essential oils work and how to use them, some essential oil hormone remedies, and how to get some quick results. All right, so hope you guys are taking notes. Okay, let's do a quick assessment to see if your thyroid hormones have been hijacked. Your thyroid is one of the most delicate glands of the endocrine system. So if you are experiencing 2 or more of these symptoms, then you need to look further into your thyroid health, even if your blood tests show that you are within normal range. Okay, the first one, and I'm going to read through these real quickly, so just keep track and make sure that if you have 2 or more, that you know that you probably have some sort of underlying thyroid condition. Thinning eyebrows, the outer third of your eyebrow, that's usually indicative of hypothyroid. No sustainable energy. The inability to lose weight, brain fog, constipation, joint pain, cold intolerance, can't sleep, anxious feelings, roller coaster mood swings, hair loss, pale, dry skin, cracked heels, and the inability to recall information. So if anyone is open to it and you can identify with these symptoms in the comments, let us know. And remember, if you're experiencing 2 or more, then it's time to look further because your thyroid could be compromised. And right now, levothyroxine, which is the synthetic form of thyroid hormone, is the highest selling drug in the US. And most recipients of this drug will never get off this medication. In fact, they continue to up the dosage because they're not getting to the root cause. So many thyroid issues go undiagnosed because doctors simply look at the blood test and not the symptoms of thyroid disorders. The first step should always be to look to the root cause of why is the thyroid dysfunctioning in the first place. Your thyroid is a victim of something else going wrong in the body. In some cases, addressing a root cause is enough for your body to autocorrect and your thyroid starts working properly again. Your body wants to heal. It wants to be in what we call homeostasis. I don't know if you guys remember that from your high school science, but that's your body is always pushing itself toward homeostasis. So here's the scenario, and usually the way that this works. A patient comes in with a myriad of symptoms. Most of the time, they're hypothyroid, yet the thyroid tests are within normal range. The patient, mostly women, is then sent on her way, told everything is normal and not to worry about it. This is just part of aging or something else. The more persistent patients are seen countless times until they are eventually given a replacement like levothyroxine or Synthroid, something like that. And then they're sent home, told they're fine, and sent home. If the patient is really insistent that she is not fine, she is then sent home with an antidepressant. And again, no further research into her symptoms. This is the typical way that it happens. There are very few doctors out there that will go deeper. But in general, this is what happens. Every single cell in the body has receptors for thyroid hormones. This is why it's such an important topic. It's responsible for basic bodily functions, yet it impacts every major body system. So if anything is wrong with the thyroid, you're going to feel like the wheels are falling off. And here's why. The top 5 root causes of thyroid issues are nutrient deficiencies. We are what we absorb. For thyroid specifically, you need to look at iron and ferritin levels, selenium, iodine, vitamin D, magnesium, methylated B vitamins, okay? That's one of the root causes would be nutrient deficiency. So you need to get your levels on that. The other The other component of root causes of thyroid issues are hidden infections, gut parasites, strep, mold, Lyme disease, candida, and dormant or latent viruses. Heavy metals and environmental toxins, that's another one. And chronic stress. You cannot have a thyroid issue without a stress or adrenal issue happening first. Usually the way it goes in the endocrine system is that something goes on with your ovaries, and then it affects your adrenals and your kidneys, and then it hits your thyroid. If the thyroid goes unchecked, it then moves up into your pituitary. So it just works, issues work their way up your body. And the final root cause is leaky gut syndrome. This is usually driven by a gut issue like a hidden infection or by the foods you eat. Foods either take us toward inflammation or away from it. And that is the power of what you put on your fork and in your body. There are other causes, but we're just looking at a high level top. These are the top 5. These are the big ones. Okay, let's move on to testing. Like I said, I'm going to move quickly. So you need a comprehensive look at your endocrine system. And I'm going to post this later on in the group. So this is a compilation of all the testing from Stop the Thyroid Madness, Dr. Isabella Wentz, and the Essential Hormone Solution, which is by Dr. Marisa Snyder. But I'm just going to run through these tests really quickly. Free T4 and free T3. TSH, and all TSH does is it simply shows your pituitary function and not your thyroid. T3 total, T4 total, reverse T3, your T3 uptake, your TGA antibodies, you need 2 of those, your thyroid binding globulin, the Dutch test, that is simply a urine test that shows like the whole endocrine panel, which is a newer test, but it's phenomenal and usually more accurate than some of the other ones. B12 and vitamin D3. Magnesium, potassium, and sodium. This is a comprehensive metabolic profile. Your sex hormones, your if you have the MTHFR gene and any other type of genetic issues. Your saliva cortisol, not a blood test. And here's why. Because a blood test, when they take your blood, they are simply measuring your levels at that time of the day. When you do saliva testing, you are taking it at several different times of the day, first thing in the morning, and then later on, a few hours later, and then also late at night. You're taking it about 5 different samples. And so what that's going to do is that's going to judge what your body is doing throughout the day, which is what you need to know. You know, is your cortisol low in the morning when it's supposed to be high? Is it high in the evening when it's supposed to be low? And blood tests don't reveal that. Saliva tests do. And then you need all 4 iron labs. Like I said, don't fret over that. Don't try to write all that down right now. I will post that later and you can come back and copy and paste that information. Now let's move on to essential oils. So if you've used essential oils, let me know in the comments. I'll take a look there. And, you know, maybe you are an avid user, maybe you're just like a casual, you've heard of them, you don't know. So if you have an oil on you, let's go ahead, get it out, share with us what you're using. I've got my peppermint, I'm out of the camera. I got my peppermint right here. This is for my mental focus and just energy and making sure that I'm staying on track and not getting distracted. That's another reason for my notes, because there's so much information that I want to share with you guys. So get your essential oil on and share with us what you're using. And for those of you that only use oils occasionally, or maybe you don't use them at all, I'm going to walk through this information real quickly so we all have a baseline understanding. All right, first of all, essential oils are natural aromatic compounds found in plants. The power of plant-based medicine is found in the roots, stems, bark, the leaves, the flowers of plants, and they're distilled and extracted for their powerful health benefits. Essential oils are 50 to 70 times more powerful than the dried herb counterpart. They contain dozens of unique chemical constituents, and our bodies do not develop a resistance to them. They also contain unique metabolites. So they work at a cellular level to protect cellular vitality. And one of the most important things is that essential oils are adaptogenic. And all that means is that they are going to go where the body wants them to go, which is incredibly important when you're dealing with the endocrine system. Essential oils are organic compounds that are breathed in, like you saw me do with the peppermint. They're topically applied. You saw me do that as well. Or they are ingested internally and interact with the body on a systemic level. They are broken down and our body assimilates them very quickly with our own molecular chemistry. They are utilized in a short amount of time in the body, which is incredible for fast results. So the 3 ways to use essential oils: aromatically, breathing in oils from the bottle, on the palm of your hand, or in a diffuser. Aromatically is the fastest way to affect your mood, brain function, cravings, help with respiratory issues, purifying the air, and boosting your energy. Topical application is fantastic for everyday healthcare emergencies. And essential oils are pennies per drop and deliver targeted benefits quickly and without side effects. Internally, essential oils treat systemic issues, immune system, pain, inflammation, but specific to the issues. So we want to be mindful, especially with some of the essential oils that can change the microbiome. These oils like rosemary, oregano, thyme, and cinnamon, they have the ability to shift the way the microbiome is functioning, which is your gut health is functioning. So remember, less is more in all of these areas because we use oils, our body assimilates oils and utilizes them very quickly. These oils kill the bad bugs, but they can also change the landscape of your microbiome. So make sure if you're taking any of these powerful essential oils like rosemary, oregano, thyme, and cinnamon, if you're taking those internally, make sure to give your body a break every once in a while so that it can rest and reset. Okay. All right, that's our quick and dirty overview of essential oils. I do actually have like an essential oils 101 class. So, this is not what that is. This is more targeted towards your thyroid. So don't think that I breeze through everything that quickly for new essential oil users. Let's talk about some thyroid balance protocols. If you have thyroid issues, you have a stress and cortisol issue. The adrenals, which we talked about earlier, and the thyroid are connected. So when you're stressed, the adrenals produce cortisol, which provides the body with glucose via the liver. This glucose energy provides our fight or flight. We get that adrenaline surge. That's our flight or fight response, which is fine over a short term, but long term leads to increased blood sugar levels and blood sugar surges. Managing your blood sugar is key to avoiding type 2 diabetes and cardiovascular disease. It is critical that stress is managed and kept in check. And here's what I want you to understand, and this is very, very important. Your body can pump out glucose as a response to stress, even if you are not eating any sugar. Let me say that again. Your body can pump out glucose as a response to stress, even if you're not eating any sugar. So managing your stress is absolutely essential. Your liver is storing glycogen, and you can create insulin desensitivity and type 2 diabetes just from stress. Constant glucose production affects your adrenals, creates thyroid disease, affects your conversion of T4 to T3. It blocks your detox pathways, creates estrogen dominance, autoimmune disease, blood sugar surges, and hormonal imbalances. Wow. So we all have stress in our lives. Let's talk about how do we lower stress. So I want you to think of it this way. What do I want to feel less of? What do I want to create more of? Because the bottom line is we are going to experience stress, but we can control how we react to it and retrain our minds and our bodies to react in a different way to normal stressors and even to like high stress events. All right, so we need to protect our energy with the right tools. So here's a couple of cortisol and stress protocols. Anti-stress blend. You are going to use 3 different essential oils, and you're going to put 7 drops of each in a roller bottle, and then top it off. A roller bottle looks like this, 10 milliliters. You're going to put 7 drops of each of these oils in a 10 milliliter roller bottle, and then you're going to top it off with fractionated coconut oil. Put the lid on. And these oils, 7 drops, lavender, bergamot, and ylang ylang. That's your anti-stress blend. If you are choosing to use those in a diffuser, you're going to use 3 drops of each of those in your diffuser. So again, lavender, ylang ylang, bergamot, 7 drops each. That is your anti-stress protocol, all right? Now, calming blends. doTERRA has a number of calming blends that I absolutely love. Serenity is one. It's great for anxious feelings. It's perfect for helping you be able to sleep. At night, I love rubbing it on the bottom of my feet, putting it in the diffuser at nighttime. Stress is definitely going away when you use the Serenity blend. It has a lot of different essential oils in it that promote calm and freeing you up from anxious feelings. So Serenity Past Tense is a proprietary blend that's great for neck tension. If you hold any sort of stress in your neck, use the Past Tense blend. I used it a ton after my accident for my neck injury. It is fantastic. It has some analgesic oils in it too. And so it's a very, very powerful essential oil. Now, Balance blend is phenomenal. Balance is your grounding blend. What it does is it just helps you feel centered and not scattered and starting your day, off the rails. I love to put Balance in a diffuser. I also love to put it on my pulse points, like your wrists, the inside of your elbows. I enjoy doing that. It just is a fantastic way to start and end your day, and it's something that everybody can use. Anytime you're struggling with anxious feelings or something, applying topically to your chest is a great place to put it, because then you're acting as a diffuser and you can continue to breathe in the aroma throughout the day. And the final calming blend is Clary Calm. This is a proprietary doTERRA blend as well, and this is for all the hormone issues. I mean, we've got 3 girls and everybody in our house uses this blend. We are not without it. I think we have one in every single room. I'm not even joking about that. So Clary Calm is something to help with your hormonal system. Those are your calming blends: Serenity, Past Tense, Balance, and Clary Calm. Now let's talk about some mood boosting oils. I love these in the diffuser. It's the fastest way to kind of boost your mood, or breathing it straight from the bottle, applying it to the palm of your hand, rubbing your hands together, breathing it in like that. Mood boosting oils would be the Balance blend, again, grounding. Bergamot, which is phototoxic, so don't apply that one if you're going out in the sun for like 72 hours. I typically just use bergamot in my diffuser, because I can reap the health benefits from that and also the emotional benefits, and I don't have to worry about being out in the sun. So I love bergamot. Citrus Bliss is a proprietary blend from doTERRA that contains all of their citrus oils plus a little hint of vanilla. It's fantastic for just making you feel happy. It really is. A lot of people enjoy the citrus oils because they are very, very good mood supporters. And then finally, Elevation. So I'm going to give you a little key of what I use Elevation for. I diffuse Elevation every morning in our home. I get up in the morning and I start in the kitchen. I put it in my kitchen diffuser, and I'll add like 3 drops of Elevation, and then I add an herbal essential oil. My go-tos are rosemary, especially if we're doing school or if we've got work to get done, because it helps with memory and focus. Cilantro, if we need any sort of detoxing from negative energy, or just help, detoxing our bodies and everything. Cilantro is incredible for that. And then basil. Basil is incredibly supportive and adaptogenic for your adrenals. So when I diffuse the Elevation, which it's kind of on the sweeter floral side, and I put 1 drop of one of those herbal essential oils in it, and it is such a fantastic blend. And so everyone's getting the happy oils, as well as something that is going to help us with our emotions or our functioning for that day, whether it's mental focus or something like that. So consistent usage is key. So I want you to think about this. You're not going to be using massive doses and quantities of essential oils at one time. What you're effectively going to be doing is microdosing throughout the day. And that is what is so important to remember. Again, we talked about how your body assimilates oils very quickly, how it moves through them, and with very few, no side effects. And so your body loves the essential oils. When your stress is running rampant, you don't want to create disruptions in the body with stress. So keep these oils on you, keep them within your reach, and microdose throughout the day. Don't let too long go by. I think the oils are metabolized by the body, if you're applying topically, within 3 to 4 hours. So you're going to want to keep applying throughout the day. And again, the diffuser, run that, take a break, switch up your oils, do something like that. But you're going to be microdosing throughout the day because consistency, like with anything, is always key. Let's talk about low thyroid function. Hashimoto's is when the body develops antibodies against our own thyroid tissue. Now I'm going to run through signs of low thyroid. This can be either Hashimoto's or it can be hypothyroid. Irregular period for women. Thinning eyebrows, we talked about. Cold intolerance, anxiety, depression, brain fog, insomnia, headaches and joint pain, weight resistance, fatigue, hair loss, dry cracked heels, low sex drive, infertility, getting sick often, puffy eyes, dark circles under the eyes, chronic candida. So figure out which ones you're experiencing, and remember, two or more of those symptoms and you have some sort of underlying thyroid issue. Now, signs of high thyroid, which is hyperthyroid, or the autoimmune condition of that is Graves' disease. Now, here's something to remember. You can have symptoms of both hyper and hypothyroid because everything in your body is out of whack. But the signs of high thyroid are excess hunger, foggy thinking, insomnia, rapid heartbeat, high blood pressure, and rapid weight loss. So what can be causing the thyroid imbalance, and what should we do to heal our thyroid? We talked about running labs, super important, and to support your metabolic system with a thyroid support protocol. So here's the thyroid support protocol. I'll give you a minute to write that down. Number one, you need to replenish key nutrients, okay? If you have an autoimmune condition, I highly recommend the autoimmune paleo diet. You can Google that. There's a ton of recipes out there. So get on board with that. You need to remove food sensitivities, replenish key nutrients, and remove your food sensitivities. If you don't know what those sensitivities are, again, the Whole30 diet is something that you do for 30 days, and it is all about figuring out what your body is reacting to food-wise. If you know that you have an autoimmune issue, even if it's not thyroid, then do the Whole30 without the eggs, because eggs can be contraindicated with a lot of autoimmune issues. So replenish key nutrients, remove your food sensitivities, reduce stress. We just went over that. You know, you are empowered now. You know some ways to reduce your stress. You're going to use your essential oils daily, and that is what's going to be the game changer with your microdosing. You're going to clear out your congested liver. You're going to boost your brain function and more. You're also going to practice self-care. That can be taking a detox bath, going for a walk, getting a massage, whatever that looks like for you. You need to start practicing self-care. You're going to lower your inflammation and support your gut and your liver with detox. Now, there are some powerful Doterra products that can help you get the job done. That includes the Daily Nutrient Pack. This is a whole food vitamin and mineral system plus omegas. It's amazing because it actually has whole foods in it. It's not the synthetic forms. You're going to have like gut supporting food. We talked about the two different types of diets that I highly recommend: autoimmune paleo, Whole30. And you're going to use some targeted supplements. Terrazyme, which I'm going to go into a little bit more, their digestive enzymes, because we are what we absorb. You're going to use Ddr Prime. I'm going to touch on that in a minute. And then PB Assist, which is the probiotic. Essential oils for thyroid support: Ddr Prime, Lemongrass, Frankincense, Turmeric, and then the Zendocrine Detoxification Blend. Digestion. The oils in Digestion Essential Oil Blend provide powerful detoxification benefits, combats toxins, a sluggish liver, digestive issues, and inflammation. And the oils in Digestion help increase your bile flow from your liver, which is exactly what you need. It decreases inflammation in the gut. Your liver actually has three different pathways of, three different phases of detoxification. And the final phase happens in your gut. So if you're dealing with gut issues, then your liver is probably causing some of those too. So we want to make sure that we're supporting our gut in order to help detox our liver. You're going to decrease your inflammation in the gut, liver, and thyroid, help clear heavy metals and destroy damaged cells, move your lymph, and provide antioxidant support. All right, that was really quickly, I know. We're going to talk about what I call the thyroid kit oils, okay? Starting with frankincense. Now I'm holding right here the frankincense touch bottle. Whoops, wrong side. Frankincense touch bottle. You can use frankincense touch, which comes pre-diluted, or you can use the frankincense in the regular 15 milliliter bottle. Either one is fine. But frankincense is a powerful anti-inflammatory. It's an immune booster. It reduces stress and supports your adrenals, provides cellular support, and supports healthy cells. It repairs your DNA and supports mitochondrial health. It erases or deprograms misinformation that is written on your cells. Did you hear that? Erases or deprograms misinformation that is written on your cells. It is a powerful antioxidant. It improves memory, focus, and concentration, balances your hormones, supports skin issues, and has analgesic properties. Analgesic just means pain relieving. So frankincense is your first essential oil that you're going to use to support your thyroid directly in the thyroid supporting kit, okay? Lemongrass, this is the second one. Lemongrass is very high in citral, which increases your glutathione. That's your detoxing capability. It increases your glutathione activity, and this supports your liver as it detoxes. Lemongrass helps decrease stress levels, and it's very calming. It smells wonderful too. Has antifungal and anti-candida properties. Simply rub onto your feet with a carrier oil in order to help fight candida. It's a powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory. It regulates blood sugar and lipids by supporting the liver, and it supports hormone production. So you've got frankincense, lemongrass, 2 oils for your thyroid kit. The third oil is turmeric. Now, we've all read about the benefits of turmeric or curcumin as a supplement, but if you have a compromised gut or microbiome, or if you're not consuming your turmeric supplement with black pepper or pink pepper, or even enough healthy fats, turmeric is difficult for you to absorb. The beautiful thing about the essential oil is it is the highest bioavailable form of turmeric. And we already know that essential oils are 50 to 70 times more powerful than the herbs. So turmeric essential oil is another game changer. Supports glutathione, super anti-inflammatory, calms acne and other skin irritations. It resets your neural connections, and it's phenomenal for the thyroid, the gut, and the liver. I love my turmeric. It doesn't smell the best, but let me tell you, I'm not going to be without it. Now, the final oil for our thyroid kit is the Ddr Prime. This is another proprietary blend from Doterra that contains frankincense, wild orange, summer savory, clove, lemongrass, thyme, nuali, and litsea. It supports cellular integrity. I told you that the name of it is damaged DNA repair. I think I told you that. If I didn't, I should have. The Ddr Prime stands for damaged DNA repair. So this is a critical essential oil to have in your arsenal. It protects cells from oxidative stress, aids in a healthy immune response. It really helps get your immune system back on track. Supports a healthy brain and central nervous system, detoxification and cleansing, supports healthy apoptosis, cell apoptosis, and autophagy of your cells, provides estrogen and progesterone support. So that is your thyroid kit essential oils, those 4 oils. We've got frankincense, we have lemongrass, we have Ddr Prime, and turmeric. Thyroid kit supporting oils. Now, let's move into a little bit of gut health, gut/liver health, okay? We're going to talk about Digestion. Love, love, love this essential oil. You cannot have a thyroid issue without a gut issue, okay? This proprietary blend of digestin contains anise, peppermint plant, ginger root, caraway seed, coriander seed, tarragon, and fennel seed essential oils. These herbs are known for centuries and have been used for centuries to support digestive health. And they're all combined with the powerful, extracts that have been distilled from these plants. They're all combined in this incredible essential oil blend. Digestin supports production of stomach acid and digestive enzymes. It reduces inflammation in the gut. It reduces constipation, IBS, and acid reflux, helps reduce gas and bloating, and promotes good digestion. Digestin is an incredible essential oil blend. I typically like to use it with a carrier oil, and I apply it topically right over my stomach. And the reason why I do that is because then I'm kind of bypassing the digestive system, but I'm absorbing it transdermally. And so if you have any sort of compromised gut or microbiome, then absorbing things transdermally is a really good bypass around that, so that you can get the benefits of the essential oil without, compromising the integrity of your gut health. Because sometimes with gut issues, things don't typically happen the way they're supposed to. So just do it transdermally. You can also put a drop in a glass of water and drink it. Another way that I like to do it is one drop under my tongue. And again, then it's getting right into my bloodstream, and I'm kind of avoiding my digestive system. And I love the versatility of essential oils, that I can use it in all these different ways and still be able to reap the benefits for myself and my family. It's phenomenal. Terrazyme. These are, I keep doing the wrong thing. These are digestive enzymes right here. Love these, okay? I talk about digestive enzymes because they are so important. We've talked about gut health. We've talked about that you're not only what you eat, but you are what you absorb. And so when you're having some issues and you're not absorbing your vitamins and minerals well, you're not getting the nutrients into your cells where they're supposed to be. So Terrazyme supports healthy digestion and metabolism of food. Nutrient deficiencies begin to improve. It supports the conversion of food nutrients to cellular energy, promotes gastrointestinal comfort and food tolerance, and it's a proprietary blend of 10 active whole food enzymes. It supports healthy production of metabolic enzymes, and it contains a little tummy tamer blend of peppermint, ginger, and caraway seed. Terrazyme is a phenomenal product, and you are going to really notice a difference when you start incorporating Terrazyme. You simply take, I take 3 capsules, 1 to 3 capsules before each meal, about 30 minutes, but I've been known to pop them right before I eat because I forget or whatever. So it's a really super easy way to help your body absorb more nutrition from your food and to sort of alleviate those food intolerances. All right. Again, this is the final product in the gut restore and liver little kit, Copaiba, or Copaiba, however you want to say it. This is a remarkable endocannabinoid for pain, anxiety, emotional well-being, cardiovascular health, inflammation, and gut support. Copaiba helps with systemic issues. It supports the cardiovascular, digestive, and immune system. It's a powerful antioxidant. It has loads of analgesic properties. I love using it for pain relief. It soothes and supports the nervous system. So it's very, very helpful for anxiousness and depression. And again, it's supportive of the respiratory system, especially the lungs. So Copaiba, this is one that I like to put 2 drops under my tongue in the evening and first thing in the morning. You can either do that, or you can put it in a capsule, or doTERRA actually sells soft gels so that you can take them. And this is going to just, help with your liver. It's going to help with so many things, and it's going to really work on calming that nervous system so that you don't, you're not in that fight or flight so many times. Okay. All right. I know we've been through a lot of information. What I'm going to give you right now is we talked about the 4 essential oils that are in the thyroid kit. And I'm going to give you a recipe that I want you to use. You're going to take a 10 milliliter roller bottle, and I love empowering people. This is why I'm giving you the recipe. I love empowering people because you're going to know how to do this now. You're going to get your oils, and you're going to know how to do this, and that is a beautiful thing. So for your thyroid support, you are going to take your frankincense touch or the regular frankincense, and you are going to put 10 drops of frankincense in a 10 milliliter roller bottle. So it's going to look like this. This is the frankincense touch, but you're going to put 10 drops of frankincense in there, 10 drops of Ddr Prime, 5 drops of lemongrass, and 5 drops of turmeric. And this is your thyroid support and detox. You're going to apply it to your belly, over your liver, your neck, the soles of your feet, about 2 to 3 times daily. And so that is what you're going to use to help support your thyroid in a very natural, holistic way. Now, the Gut Restore bundle, that includes your Terrazyme, your Digestion, and your Copaiba, either the soft gels or the essential oil. That is something that you can either choose to get started with tonight, or you can add that on later, whichever works for you. But I know that you want immediate results with less effort. So I've broken this down into 2 different things. You've got the Gut Restore that I went over, and then you've got the Thyroid Supporting Kit. So if you're ready to create immediate results with less effort, you need support. You need easy protocols that work, which we walk through some of those tonight, commitment and accountability. And that's what you get with my team. Nothing happens, though, without your commitment. You have to be committed to yourself and your health in order to be successful. And once you've opened yourself up to healing and to natural solutions, you are making a conscious choice for health and healing. So if you are ready to get started balancing your hormones and improving your thyroid and liver health, start making that conscious choice right now here in this class. Trust your intuition and say yes to you, and you can move on to the next step. You're simply going to start implementing the oils and the protocols mentioned in this class as soon as you get your oils in your hand. Saying yes to this is going to shift your confidence and belief, and it starts setting you on the road to healing, because that is a huge part of it. Being committed to your health is one of the greatest gifts that you can give yourself. And I hope you're as excited as I am for you to get started with these natural solutions. So in order to get started today and to create the biggest impact and get the most for your money, you can either choose the Thyroid Support Kit or the Gut and Liver Restore Kit, either one, or you can choose them both together. Because these what I've given you today, there are other oils and things that can help you. I wanted you to have the most impact, and these are the heavy hitters. So that's what this is. This is like, what are you gonna get the most bang for your buck? And these oils and these supplements, this is what it is. So when you get started with me, and don't forget, you guys write your questions in the comments, okay? If you have any questions, because I will absolutely come back in and answer them. So first of all, wholesale customers that get started with me, new wholesale customers, you get a copy of this Advanced Oil Magic book. This is a phenomenal book. It's a $40 value, but it's got in there all the essential oils that we talked about tonight, all the products that we talked about tonight, has more information on them. It also has other protocols for whole body, mental, and emotional wellness. So it's got specific protocols for specific health conditions, because once you've started working on your health, you're going to want to focus on better sleep. You're going to want to have more protocols on how to stress less. You're going to want to support your immune system. So that is my gift to you when you get started with me tonight. And I absolutely use this book every single day for myself and for my family. It's a fantastic resource to help you get started. Second of all, new wholesale customers, you receive an email and a welcome packet with some little goodies that I put in there for you. It's other products and oils to try. And it's just my way of saying thank you for partnering with me and my team in your pursuit of good health. Third, you're going to get access to my team's secret Facebook community. This is a place where you can ask questions. You can, chat with like-minded individuals. You can read the tips that we post for the day, and you are basically having a community of support, which is what everybody needs when you're starting a journey. You also will receive an invitation to Oil Club where you can dive deep into some continuing education. Now, and I love this part, you're going to get a 90-day wellness plan and coaching consultation with me. And this is by far the most invaluable gift that we're offering tonight, because you get my team's time and attention to figure out how best to help you achieve your goals. We have worked with many men, women, families, children, and watched them get healthier, happier, and start living their life to the fullest. We have tailored solutions, and we can make recommendations, and we're only a text, phone call, or email away. So our number one priority is to serve you. When you get that email or text telling you it's time to schedule your wellness consultation, you need to jump on that, all right? I don't want you to miss out on this opportunity, because it really is invaluable. It's invaluable for us to sit down with you and talk about you specifically and how we can best serve you and what's going to help you achieve the goals that you want for your health and for your family. Now, finally, with a wholesale membership, which is $35 added to your order, you receive 25% off products for an entire year. It pays for itself in the first order, seriously. It's important for you to understand what the oils do and how to use them so you can continue to make powerful decisions for yourself and for your family. And I got one more thing for you. For a limited time, for the first 10 people that order either a thyroid kit, liver and gut and liver restore kit, or both of them, whatever, you are going to receive a special blend from me called Brain Fog. Okay. And what that blend does is it helps you combat the brain fog that a lot of times comes along with thyroid issues. And that is just my gift to you, because I really and truly want you to be empowered and healthy. That's what I want. It's my goal. It's why I do what I do, and I absolutely love it. So if you have any questions, you can ask me now, open it up for comments. I hope that you guys found this information valuable. I know it was a lot in a very short amount of time, but like I said, I'm going to come in here and post the testing results. So just if you have any sort of questions, you can go ahead and ask them now, and I will definitely answer them. Let me check on this. Okay, I'm not seeing any questions right now. So let's see. Angela says that you suspect thyroid issues, many symptoms, but not diagnosed, no insurance, multiple family history, Hashimoto's. Angela, I hope that you found this very helpful. There was a lot in here about Hashimoto's, because it is such a hard diagnosis to have. So I understand that. I'm going to close this out right now. So you guys, I'm going to post the post to link. The link to order is already posted right here. So you guys can go ahead and hop on that. And I will check back in a little bit for the questions. Okay. Thank you, and have a wonderful evening.